Hello, everybody, and welcome to my unboxing of my new Switch. And everybody's like, why would you get a new Switch? Well, here's the reason behind it. So I had the original, they haven't changed at all, but I had the gray Joy-Con edition. And a couple days ago, I booted mine up after playing some games for a couple hours. Put it down on my desk, came back like an hour later, decided to play some more, and I noticed that the fan that it actually lies behind the Switch itself that cools the NVIDIA CPU, it sounded like it was scratching against something, like the Barbarians had gone bad or something. And I've treated my Switch like a baby, like very light use, and well, not light use, but just like I don't throw it around and stuff like that. So everything should have been fine. And luckily, I went to GameStop and I bought a warranty when I bought it. Thank goodness, because that covers it for 2 years. So I was actually, I bought it in like late March, early April, I think it was. The system came out at the beginning of March. I had to wait for the tax return, and it worked out in the long run. But I was able to call the other day, and they said, "Yeah, we'll take care of it." I called Nintendo about transferring data because I don't want to lose my save spots because the time and effort I put into Zelda and Mario and all that would have to start all over again. So they actually have a really easy user and slash save data transfer. You just have to have both systems together on the same Wi-Fi connection to start, and then they do ad hoc transfer, and then at the end it just verifies the information with Nintendo. So you got to make sure you have a continuous internet connection. I realized that after using my phone at GameStop, it times out after 10 minutes of not being used. So when it was all said and done and all the data was transferred, it's like no internet connection. So I had to restart the device, and luckily it's like we'll resume where it left off with the internet and everything. So it only took an extra 10 minutes, but it could have been really bad. So just make sure you have a continuous data connection while you're doing the whole transfer, even though it doesn't use it during the data transfer itself. It's just the beginning and the end. All right, so manager at my GameStop was awesome enough to get me. I said, I'm having this issue, and it actually the scratchiness was there, and then it went away by the time I called GameStop. And then when I turned it on last night to just try and play a little bit of Splatoon, it wasn't there. And then right towards the end, the scratchiness came back. So it made me feel good when I went into GameStop that I could say, see, here it is. So I asked him, I'm like, we are doing a transfer of systems. Is there any chance? I know you guys have the neon one. Is there any chance you'd be willing to give me the neon one? And he said, you know what? It's all cool. I'll do it. Because it doesn't cost anymore. It's not a special edition. It's just the choice. So I did it. So now I have the neon controllers. And then here's my bunch of receipts from way back when I got it. But this is the new one. And thank you to that guy. He was actually able to transfer the warranty, which I know usually that's not the case, but I used to work at GameStop, so he kind of helped me out. And I know it looks all bubbly, guys, but this is the screen protector from the other Switch. And it's obviously been out and used because I was transferring data. I put my 128 gigabyte micro SD card in the bottom, and I've got Doom in the top, which luckily I remember both of those. And then here are the two controllers. This is so awesome. This color it actually shows up exactly like it looks in person. It's like an orangey red. It's great. And this blue. I love this blue. My plan, honestly, now that I have these, is to go get the ones that you can buy separately if you're someone that got the gray ones. But the cool thing is that if you have these and you get the other set, it's vice versa. So you'll get a red left controller and a blue right controller. So then if you have these and those, you can go full blue or full neon red. So that's freaking awesome. I can't wait. I'll look for them online or whatever. And then obviously the Switch, which is a 6.2 inch screen. So it's the same size as the Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. and it's 0.1 smaller than the Note, which is what I'm using to record this right now. Here's the power cord, which I needed to use at the store because they both have to be plugged into power. Here's the standard Nintendo HDMI port plug, which again, you have to give everything back. So I put everything back in the box. Here's all the bags for all the controllers and everything. Standard warranty health information. It's a very small packet because they refer you to the web on a lot of stuff. Here is the Switch dock, which I plan on going to get the ZAG InvisiShield or whatever it is, screen protector, because I'm not going to be able to use the one with the bubbles in it. But if I accidentally forget before then to not put it into the dock yet, I want to have some protection, because I actually, when I took the old screen protector off, I looked at my original Switch, and there was like 5 hairline scratches on mixture between the two. So there was like 2 over here and 3 over here, and I'm like, thank goodness I went and got a screen protector, because if you found the right angle, it's kind of blurry. I didn't really clean the lens on this. Oh well. But you can see the hairline scratches. There's like tons of them over here and over here from the plastic inside of that thing. Unfortunate. And then here is the non-powered Joy-Con controller adapter, which is awesome. I use it all the time. And then the last things in the box, oh, they put it on one on either side, is the Joy-Con controller adapter pieces. So if you're doing a 2-player, you have, oh, it's already turning on. You have left and right. I think they call them SL and SR. Those are like the bumpers on the side. These go on top of that, and you get like bigger buttons, so you don't, and then you can see these little black things. Those actually press the little buttons. So it makes it easier to handle. It makes the controller slightly bigger, and you just determine the plus or minus depending on what side you're putting it on. But I barely use these unless it's a 2-player game, or if I do ARMS, of course. And I haven't played ARMS in a while because I've been playing Zelda and Mario a lot, but I do have them. Mario Kart is really fun with 2-player. You each get one of these, and it keeps you on your wrists and everything. So that's everything. Again, I thank GameStop for their warranty coverage. Put everything out here really quick. I'm not going to take the HDMI cable out right now, just because I don't need to plug it in quite yet. There's the dock, and all the paperwork, all the garbage, power adapter, and HDMI. So that's everything that you get in the box for free. I don't need anything else. Oh, and then this is the case I've been using, which they still carry at GameStop. You can see it's a little bit dirty around the edges. That happens in time. And then inside, it's a nice fabric, so it won't scratch anything. And then even if you didn't have a screen protector, this whole is microfiber on the back of this, so that's what rests against the screen when you set it in there. And you can see I have some SD cards over here. I think they're like a 16 gigabyte maybe. And then I've got Lego Marvel Superheroes 2, which came out not too long ago. And then I've got Mario plus Rabbids Kingdom Battle by Ubisoft, but they have the Nintendo license for Mario. And it's kind of funny, if you look at the case now, whoops, you can see that there's wear marks here and here on both sides. That's from the system setting in there, and the controller and everything. But it's a great case. I mean, yes, of course, your system is going to show wear and tear in a light way. The controllers feel so soft right now because there's no wear, but one of the wear spots is like right when it's sitting in your hand, just like this. This whole area gets all shiny and everything. So I can already tell that the texture is fading, that not touch texture of the plastic, but it still feels really nice so far. And if you look down the buttons, on the old ones, they were starting to get like this ring around each button. The buttons still worked wonderfully, and it wasn't quite a year old. That's the thing. So, and everything docks well,